All right. Welcome back, everybody. My name's Austin. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy 300K. Let's take 10 minutes. Let me share with you the latest Bitcoin and cryptocurrency news. Let's demystify the market. Like always, let's jump in. Bitcoin has just surged to hit new all-time highs on Christmas Day. Specifically, we touched $24,644. As a Bitcoin holder, you should feel good. And let's talk about why. Because first off, it is official. The world's largest asset manager, BlackRock, heavily respected, has over $7.8 trillion in assets under management, is officially looking for a blockchain executive to add to their team. Things are really heating up from an institutional level for cryptocurrency into 2021. BlackRock is currently looking to hire a vice president blockchain lead, according to a job listing that was just posted on Tuesday. And this is the real deal here. Direct quote here. Must have 1 year of experience in articulating the technological foundations of blockchain technology, including cryptographic hash functions, distributed network consensus mechanisms, and public-private key cryptography. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. Sounds like exactly what any large company would want. And judging by the job description, while applicants must be deeply familiar with the inner workings of blockchains, one of their primary duties will also be the valuation of digital assets. So what should these assets be worth? If we were to have cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, as one of our assets under management, how would we value that? As such, a successful candidate must have experience in devising and articulating fundamental valuation methodologies for crypto assets, evaluating game theory, and decentralizing governance models associated with blockchain technology. BlackRock also cited speed, scalability, privacy, and security of a blockchain network, as well as the key drivers affecting them, as the main areas a candidate should be familiar with. So it looks like BlackRock may be making cryptocurrency one of their key pillars for assets under management into 2021. And as a reminder, we played you this clip, a few days ago, last week. BlackRock believes Bitcoin is at least here to stay, possibly could replace gold. And in a direct quote, Rick Ryder added, "Cryptocurrency is real. Do I think it's a durable mechanism? Do I think it will take the place of gold to a large extent? Yeah, I do, because it's so much more functional than passing a bar of gold around." The world's largest asset manager, BlackRock, may just lead this next cryptocurrency bull run. I'm going to keep doing research. I'm going to let you know. Or maybe it'll be Michael Saylor that is currently leading this bull run, Bitcoin bull run, from an institutional level. I want to play you a 60-second clip. Pretty self-explanatory. The host will set it up. He's going to ask Michael Saylor, how much money have you made from investing in Bitcoin thus far? And then a follow-up question that's pretty eye-opening, illustrating just how big Bitcoin as an investment, as a monetary network, could be. Watch this. Let me know what you think.
How much money, if you mind me asking, I hate to ask rude questions. My mother told me it's not polite to ask people how much they've made. But how much have you made in Bitcoin this year as it's risen and risen and risen?
North of $500 million. Well,
that's more than I make. So let me ask you another interesting question. Do you worry at all that MicroStrategy becomes somehow known as a Bitcoin play as opposed to a play that really revolves around your business intelligence operations and what you do, business analytics and so forth? Do you risk losing the identity that has been so good to you as you move more and more of your balance sheet into Bitcoin?
You know, when companies started plugging into the internet, I don't think they worried that they would become just internet companies. I'm not worried about being the Bitcoin company. I think that the best strategy for enhancing shareholder value is to plug into the world's best first monetary network, and that's Bitcoin. You see Square doing it. You see PayPal do it. We've done it. If Bitcoin continues to appreciate at 100% plus a year, and there's no reason to think it won't as long as central banks keep printing money and as long as the technical dynamics continue, If it keeps appreciating at that rate, then Apple, Amazon, Google, and Facebook are all going to have to plug their products into it. And any company with large cash balances is going to have to convert their treasury into Bitcoin if they wish to stay solvent and relevant. So we just view ourselves as being early pioneers in this space. Otherwise, I think it's utterly rational and other people are following.
Fascinating.
Interesting. That's very interesting. If you could own a piece of the internet, let's say back in the early 90s, would you? Do you think companies would? It's interesting. Interesting to think about. Okay, next piece of news breaking. A new pro-crypto SEC chairman has been appointed. And although he still needs to be confirmed, let me share with you the exact details we know thus far. His name is Elad Roisman, has been named acting chairman of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. And where do we know him from? Roisman was actually appointed by President Trump as an SEC commissioner 2 years ago. And although we don't have specifics quite yet, generally speaking, he is friendly towards cryptocurrency innovation in general. At the time of his appointment to the SEC, Roisman said to the Senate Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs that the SEC must examine and re-examine its rules, regulations, and guidelines to ensure that they are still working as intended to accomplish the SEC's mission. This is most recently manifested in areas such as data protection and cybersecurity, as well as the emergence of new investments and technologies, such as initial coin offerings and blockchain. This quote was from 2 years ago, around the time of the ICO boom, a little after, of 2017. But he's open. He's open to re-examining the rules that were set before we had the internet. So this is something that I like. He still has to be confirmed by the Senate, but really there's no reason why they wouldn't accept him. So this is neutral / semi-bullish for cryptocurrency regulation. Keep in mind, the old chairman, Jay Clayton, he was bullish on cryptocurrency too. This lawsuit is still happening. Nothing really changes from Ripple. And in a new piece of information, our next update, MoneyGram is distancing itself from Ripple, saying that it doesn't / really never used RippleNet. And this is 100% counter information from what Ripple was telling us last year. In a press statement issued on December 23rd, MoneyGram revealed that it has never utilized Ripple's counterparty services, namely on-demand liquidity, ODL, and RippleNet, for Forex transactions. Actually, in a direct quote, as a reminder, MoneyGram does not utilize the ODL platform or RippleNet for direct transfers of consumer funds, digital or otherwise. Furthermore, MoneyGram is not a party to the SEC action. So it looks like MoneyGram is putting clear distance apart from Ripple, and Coinbase and other, especially US exchanges, are suspected to be about to do the same. This is just the information we have thus far. While Forbes has confirmed with a Coinbase spokesperson that they are considering options regarding XRP, I've confirmed that calls have escalated to include multiple direct calls with the SEC, as well as early VC investors worried about how this will impact the IPO. And this would be illegal for Coinbase to offer this IPO if, on their exchange, they're selling illegal securities to their US customer base. Basically, while Coinbase seems to be looking for a path of minimal impact, it's pretty clear because of this IPO, they're backed into a corner, and all indications point to still trading suspensions or delistings if they cannot find a partial path with regulatory clarity. And what would this middle ground potentially look like? Even if they do find a partial path, it's likely to be extremely limited, such as custodian services. So basically, they would delist it, so you couldn't buy it or sell it, but they'd still offer the holding of it for their institutional clients. All in all, the options seem to range from bad to worse for Ripple. This is what we know thus far. Let's keep watching. Let's keep doing research. As I get more information, I'll let you know. Okay, next piece of DeFi news. We have a new token. DEX Aggregator 1inch launches a governance token to take on Uniswap. So just as SushiSwap created the Sushi token, Uniswap followed, created the Uni token for governance, and also to increase incentive to be on their network. Well, 1inch has just followed suit, giving out tokens to all their users. Users of 1inch and users of Uniswap DEX, founded by the same people, will get rewarded with a Christmas gift of sorts and also have a say on matters like fees, referral rewards, and other governance issues. And this is in the form of a new token. The token, named 1inch and running on the Ethereum blockchain, will be distributed to all wallets that have previously interacted with 1inch under certain trading conditions. So it's not just bots. There's conditions to make sure you were an actual person. But if you use this exchange, you get the tokens. I'm not a trader. I did not use this exchange, so I'm not getting any tokens. Maybe you are. The giveaway follows the approach taken by Uniswap, which made a surprise airdrop of Uni tokens to past users well worth over $1,000 at that time in September. And basically what this means to you, this is now, look at it, almost cracking the top 100. Let's refresh this actually. As we speak, the 1inch token right now trading at $1.90. If you receive this, let me know how many tokens you got. And I mean, honestly, this is going through massive price discovery at this time, so we really don't know what the value is going to end up being. But this is another direct competitor to Uniswap and SushiSwap. Who will prevail? Time will tell. Okay, that is the video. My name's Austin. Aaron and I will be hanging out with our parents later today, opening a Christmas gift or two, having a family meal. I hope you guys are doing something similar. Either way, the crypto news does not stop. We will not stop. See you tomorrow.